Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Psycho Gold, this is Psycho Gold Videos. Today we're going to be checking out My Hero Academia episode 24, and after the incredible fight sequence that we got in My Hero Academia episode 23, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this one's going to be a emotional, retrospective episode where we look back and think about our life choices. So I don't know what this one's going to be like, basically. Last week's episode was fantastic. As I told all of you guys previously, I really enjoyed it. I like the fact that Midoriya was able to help Todoroki get over his issues with using both halves of his power. And he finally, you know, understood that this is his power, which is pretty much what I've been saying since I worked that out as well. So, whilst I'm glad he did that, I was kind of like, oh, but by doing that, he actually caused himself to lose. But I think he still did what All Might wanted him to do, which is to announce that he is here. You know, everybody's not going to forget what he did and how much power he had in able to go toe-to-toe with someone who has two ridiculously powerful quirks, not just one. So, now that Deku has been eliminated, I guess we're going to have to see what happens next. Do we get to see the rest of the tournament? Do we get to see who wins? Or will the story go off in another direction to do with Deku? I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? 3, 2, 1, go! I like that little, that confidence that Deku managed to find in this fight was brilliant though. He's like, yeah, all your ice power don't mean anything, mate. All of the injuries on me, I did to myself. If that doesn't scare you. Yes. Let go of your past. Fight on, Ida! Fight on! I was gonna say, you once again did the right thing. You actually did the heroic thing. You don't need the spotlight to be all on you to be a hero. You are already the best hero. Hang on a minute. When he says at the beginning that he is the #1 hero, I wonder if the whole point of this show is the fact that he actually isn't the #1 hero? And that he's just come to understand that you don't actually need to be ranked #1 in the world to be the #1 hero. That it's just about doing moments like this where you do the right thing for the right reasons, but it doesn't mean that you're going to be better off for it. It's the essence of being a hero, exactly, All Might. Wait, I thought if he did that though, he... Oh! Ida! That was flipping brilliant! Damn! Oh yeah, sorry, I don't like your chances. I think Dark Shadow's going to win that. I love how many people are just winning because of the out of bounds thing. Oh, okay. So she's refusing to heal him as of this moment. Damn. She's definitely sticking to her guns there, isn't she? Oh, come on, Deku. How have you not figured that out already? Oh! Is that the previous guy who had One for All? Yeah, I was gonna say, how has he never asked that? All Might was even like, I thought you would ask me. Damn, All Might coming out with the words of wisdom here. I'm guessing that's his brother? Yes! Oh, we're actually gonna get to see his brother on a mission. Whoa, hang on, what's going on? Yeah, what was that? And I love the fact that he has very similar powers to Ida. Oh. The hero killer? What? What the heck's been going on whilst we've been watching the festival? Well, the only way he could win... I wonder if he's gonna do what Deku's done and get him near the outer bounds and chuck him out. Because that is I know it's legit, but it's a bit of a cheap way for some of these guys to win. He's on a job. I just hope that that isn't the only time we're gonna see him, and that we're gonna see him later and say that he's been killed. And the fact that we're now getting all of this backstory is making me think that that's exactly what's going to happen. Oh! He's found the limit of his quirk! Damn! He's not going to to take him out of the arena. He's literally going to overpower him. Epic! That was suddenly out of nowhere, but... Oh, please let the last two be Bakugo versus Todoroki. That would be awesome. Like, I really don't know how Ida's gonna win this. But, how awesome would it be if Ida actually beats Todoroki? Because he is a completely different opponent, and he's definitely fast. Like, he could use his speed to his advantage, and he's got that little secret technique where he could just... All he needs is to get one shot in, and he could knock him out of the arena. He is full of athletic surprises! But, he didn't do it right. He got him! Flippin' heck! Freezing the ground then, why did he... Go on, go on, go on, throw him! No. Something's up. What just happened? He froze your engine. Ah. Well, Ida still did a damn good job. Oh. We're back to his brother. Oh. What? Okay. I had a feeling that that would happen, but seeing it was still a bit of a shock. We haven't seen anything that dark in My Hero Academia yet. You need to let Dark Shadow disappear, and you need to use your own ability whilst Bakugo wears himself out. Just tanking his shots ain't gonna work. That was acrobatic! Damn, people who underestimate Bakugo will probably die. What? A new ability? Or a signature move? Yeah. So there we go, it's Todoroki versus Bakugo! I really, really, really hope that that is not a short fight and that that is a big, long fight. Everybody likes it. Oh my lord. A match between those two. Yeah, he's not discouraged. Ah. Oh. Whoa! Okay. Wait. Hang on. He looks suspiciously like the flashback we saw earlier in the episode. But damn, he's covered in blades. He's really cool design, even though he's scary as all hell. Ha 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 ha! Kuragimi. Oh. Stain. Oh, damn. Oh, wow. Okay, if these guys team up, I think I know where the storyline's going. Damn it, My Hero Academia! You just suddenly took a completely dark turn, and I'm like, I must have more. Ah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 24 of My Hero Academia, and oh man, I was definitely right. It was an interesting episode, but not in the way that I thought it would be interesting. Wow. Okay, so there's a new villain on the block, and he's got the nickname of Hero Killer, and he's called Stain, and he managed to... Are we saying... Stop shaking. Are we saying that he's killed Ida's brother? Because that's crazy. Like, he was, like, talked up to be, like, one of the best heroes out there. Not, like, Endeavor and All Might level, but, like, he's really famous and lots of people know who he is, etc., etc. And he's this big hero family. Now, there's a chance, obviously, that he might just be critically wounded and he might be in hospital and he might recover. But if he actually has died from Stain, then wow, MHA. Like, this just suddenly got real. I did not see that coming, in inverted commas. I did see it coming, I said it in the episode, but I didn't expect them to show it in such a sort of realistic way, like with all of the blood and just Stain, and you could just see his eyes and his smile and his blood and the blade, and I was just like, yeah, that's creepy as all hell. But then when we actually saw that final reveal of what he looks like, yeah, he matches the description of something that you don't want to meet in a dark alley. He might actually be creepier than Nomu's face. And then, of course, we got that moment at the end where the guys from the end of the last season are trying to recruit him from the looks of it, or at the very least align themselves with him so that they can share a joint objective. That said, if he wants a fight with All Might, I am totally up for that, because if he's a hero killer, nothing would make me happier than to watch All Might flatten him. If they're daft enough to attack the sporting event, which I don't think they would be, that would be hysterical, because not only is All Might there, not only is Midnight there, and several other pro heroes, but Endeavor is there. You have the #1 and the #2 hero, and in the same place, and you think that you're going to come out and win. So I very much doubt that that's their plan. I imagine that whatever they're going to do is going to happen outside of the games, and conveniently, all of the main characters now are free to not be at the games, and to be fair, we've also pretty much only got one match to go, so next episode, I suspect, is going to be very interesting. So, forgetting about that twist that came out of nowhere for a minute, I really liked the interaction between All Might and Deku, especially when Deku was really, you know, being down on himself. I really liked the way that All Might was able to sort of reassure him and bring him back to, you know, balance and inside of himself. And, you know, I don't really know how he couldn't figure out that All Might was originally quirkless. Like, it was pretty obvious to me anyway. I mean, I'm sure he said, like, we are the same, or it was the same situation for me in the first season, but I don't know. I can't remember now. I also really like the fact that we got to see a little hint of All Might's past, and, you know, that in and itself would be quite interesting if we get any development at some point with, you know, All Might's backstory and his life as a hero, because other than videos and nostalgic comments, we haven't really seen much of All Might's prior to him meeting Midoriya. I also really like the fact that Ida got further in the tournament than the other two, but ultimately, unfortunately, even though he came close, he obviously couldn't defeat Todoroki. And in all honesty, I don't know if he would have defeated Bakugo either, but I'm very, very hyped to see Todoroki v Bakugo. I think you need to get several more heroes to be a referee for that match, because those two are probably going to obliterate the arena. We saw what happens when Deku and Todoroki try and attack each other at full force, but Bakugo isn't exactly known for holding back, and now Todoroki will use his might, should I say, use his flame powers again. So yeah, the two of them going up against each other. I also like the fact that even though they've been really competitive with each other this whole time, when it looked like Deku was seriously hurt, they also came together, and all of his friends were like, you know, rushed into the room and really wanted to know if he was alright, and they were obviously very upset with the state he was in, which is quite understandable. Recovery Girl stating that she's just flat out not going to heal him of those types of injuries was kind of like, I get it, but at the same time, really? But whatever, we'll just have to see how it goes, I suppose. Anyway guys, that's probably going to do it for me for this particular episode. I can't wait to check out episode 25. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, drop a comment down below letting me know what you thought of this episode. And as always, if you're new around here, there are playlists where you can check out more My Hero Academia goodness and other series that I'm currently doing here on the channel. And if you like what you see, perhaps consider subscribing to the channel, clicking that bell to stay notified, and all that other goodness and whatever else YouTube expects you to do if this is in the future. Because, you know, who knows what else that YouTube's going to add to something as simple as subscribing. But anyway guys, that's going to be it for me. As always, I'm Psycho Gold, and I will see you in my next video. Psycho Gold, out.